Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy Friday. I hope everyone has had an awesome week. I've had a pretty busy week, lots of work going on, and yeah, just been super busy with work. Glad that the week is over and most of that work rush is done with. So we've also had some pretty warm weather here in New Hampshire. For felt very much like spring. So we've been enjoying lots of sunshine, which just feels amazing. I don't know about you, but whenever the sun comes out and is really bright, and the days get longer, I just feel much better. I can feel kind of winter kind of washing away. We still have some snow in our yard, but it's slowly melting away too. So we're getting there, almost there is spring. So, but this week I wanted to talk about something. Actually, the idea came to me yesterday after seeing a post on Instagram from Dr. Marc Bubbs, which had a graph, and I have a link here. I think you guys should all be able to click on to go to my repost of his post. So you click that link to check out the picture. If not, also put the link in the comments too, so people can see it there too. Oops, just clicked the wrong button. Try that again. Um, but anyways, the picture I came across from Dr. Mark Bubbs had it was a bar graph, and that makes it super interesting to me because I'm a Uber nerd. But on the x-axis was two data points, and it was the past and the future. And then on the y-axis there was what you can change. It was measuring what you can change. And as you might imagine, the message from that picture is basically that you can't change the past, but you can change the future. And it's a very important message that I think a lot of people need to be reminded of from time to time because they get so stuck on what they've done in the past. Maybe something that's worked for them in the past or something that didn't work for them in the past. Maybe something that they did that got them closer to their goals, was very impactful for their life. And or something maybe they did that got them further away from their goals, and people get very caught up on one extreme or the other, and they forget that they really can't do anything about the past. They can only influence the future, so they get so caught up on something that might have happened in the past that they don't end up making no changes in the future, and end up getting no closer to their goal, or even worse, further away from their goal. And I think that, like I said, I think that's a very important message. But I think the other important thing that we should take away from this graph is that not that you should forget the past and discard it and not pay attention to it, but use it to inform the future. I think that it's not good to sit and ruminate on the past for long periods of time, but it is okay to sit back and reflect on the past. Sit back and say, okay, I did this, last week or 2 weeks ago, and this is what worked, and this is what didn't work, and this was the result of doing that. And use that then to inform the decision going further, right? So, for example, if you were kind of just playing your day by ear, and lots of the days were getting away from you last week, and you ended up missing a few workouts, you didn't meal prep, you didn't have food around that you wanted, which caused you to not exercise and perhaps eat food that you wouldn't normally eat. Sit back at the end of the week and reflect on that, right? When you go to plan out your next week, because now you want to take control of your week, you want to make the changes that allow you to make better decisions, allow you to work out, allow you to eat the food that you want to eat. Uh, you can sit back and reflect on, like, what was my behaviors last week that caused me to get into the position that I was in, and what can I do differently this week to do something different, right? Oh, well, I didn't plan out my day, so now I'm sitting here actually planning out my week, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to schedule my exercise in, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to set aside some time to meal prep so I have some food available when I get tired or don't feel like cooking, in order to make better choices when it comes to the food that I'm eating. And that then informs your decision, informs your future. It allows you to make better choices going forward and make yourself better and get you closer to your goals. So it's not that we should discard the past, but we should use it as a way of informing the future. But at the same day, I don't want you sitting there all week long thinking about how you messed up last week and what you didn't do right, and or getting stuck on things that may have worked in the past that are no longer working in the future. Like, oh, I used to eat 20 grams of carbs and I felt amazing and my workouts were so great, 2 years ago when I was doing this, and now I just feel like absolute garbage. My workouts suck. I have no energy. I'm craving all kinds of food. Why is this not working? I must be doing something else wrong. It's not the carbohydrates. I just need to get back to where I was in the past, and I'm going to do the same thing that I've been doing, and essentially just doing the same thing over and over again, even though it's not working, which, as we all know, is a definition of insanity. So the past is important. Reflect on it, learn from it, and then move forward, and then go forward and make changes in your future that you can actually impact your life and get you closer to your goal. So I just wanted to throw that out there this week, a nice and short, little sweet message for everyone. I hope everyone has had, like I said, has a good week, has something fun planned for the weekend. I know the highlight of my family's weekend is going to be my daughter's lacrosse practice, her first ever lacrosse practice. She's so excited about it. She keeps on telling everyone about it. So that's going to be the highlight for our family this week. But I hope everyone does something fun this weekend. Hopefully it's getting warmer, more springy where you are, and you can get outside and do something fun. And yeah, as always, if you want all this content delivered directly to your inbox without having to pay attention to Facebook or whatnot, please go to my website at rjbhealth.coach and sign up for the newsletter. There's a link right at the top. You can click the link and enter your email address, and you'll get these Facebook Lives along with my blog post, as well as my blog posts and everything else I send out delivered to your inbox every week. Promise it's all useful, impactful, actionable information that you should benefit from. And also, if you're interested in any kind of coaching, please, again, go to my website. You can fill out the form on the homepage to sign up for a discovery call, and we can talk a little bit more about that. Or, as always, you can direct message me on Facebook, Instagram, however you really want to reach out. I'm happy to talk more about that. And if you have any comments about what we talked about today, using the past to inform the future, please leave them comments here in the video, and open to all kinds of discussion, whatever you want to talk about. I think that's it for now. I hope everyone has a good week, and I'll talk to you next week.